everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna show you a quick tutorial how to change your neighborhood action plan in case that there will be something that your neighbors voted for and you don't like. And the reason behind this idea is that I was just casually playing with my sim and I did notice that my neighbors started to appear with paper bags on their head. I didn't pay attention to that in the very beginning, but what felt really suspicious was when the Father Christmas appeared in the paper bag. And then I looked around the neighborhood and I saw that all the neighbors are actually wearing the paper bags, and I was like, what the hell is this new bug in the game? And I was so close to go actually look on the Sims 4 forum if there is a bug like that in the game right now, that people appear in the paper bags. And then something did strike me and I was like, maybe I will try to check if there is some weird neighborhood action plan. And there it was. Neighborhood action plans came with The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, so if you don't have that pack you will not have this feature in the game, but in case that you have, and you don't play often like me, because I don't usually do gameplay, I mostly focus on building. You might not know how to get rid of it. I luckily knew because I did deal with this before, so I'm gonna show you a way how you can get rid of annoying neighborhood action plan that doesn't correlate with your gameplay. If you find this video helpful, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you! So the very first thing you will do is to select your sim and then go and click on your mailbox. Then you will click on more choices and you should be able to find there a petition for repeal, and it will cost you 10 influence points. The problem is that if it's grayed out, like for me right now in the game, it's because the voting is currently closed and you will have to wait until it's open again. The voting opens on Friday at 8 in the morning and it closes on Monday at 6 p.m. So that is the time that you can apply for that repeal. And it's also the time that you can vote for your neighborhood action plan for the next period. When the voting is open, you should have a pop-up window in your right upper corner which will tell you that now you can vote for the neighborhood action plan, and it also means that now you can start the petition for the repeal of the neighborhood action plan. Again, select your active sim, then click on the mailbox and head to more choices, and once you open it you will have option to click on petition for repeal, which costs 10 influence points. This action will open another pop-up window and here you will select what you want to repeal. I don't want my neighbors to wear paper bags, so I'm repealing for that, and you will just simply click that and that will select the plant that we are repealing. This action will open another pop-up window in your right upper corner and you will be able to read what you need to do, and that means that we need to gather 5 signatures of our neighbors to make this repeal successful. So now I'm gonna look around the neighborhood and try to find some neighbors which are walking around, and I'm gonna ask them if they will sign my petition for the repeal. I didn't know this neighbor, so I will have to introduce myself to him first to have the option to ask him for the signature. Once you get to know them a little bit better, go to more choices, friendly, and then interests, and there's option to ask for repeal signature. Click that and your sim will ask them to sign the petition. Here you can see that she was actually denied. This sim didn't want to sign that petition. He probably likes to wear the paper bag on his head. So my sim is going to ask another neighbor if they will sign the petition for them. And we will see that she is not going to be successful here either. If this happens to you as well, what I can recommend is head to your friend list and then invite over someone to your current lot. And if you will invite enough of your neighbors, it's the best way how to get the 5 signatures very quickly. And yay, she is successful here. So you can see that the bar of your relationship matters. If you are friendlier with some sims, it's gonna be definitely more successful than if you just randomly ask some neighbors. Important information and tip for you: if you want to ask for signatures, you can only do it in your neighborhood where the plan is active, As you can see here, I'm in the bar and I cannot ask for a repeal signature because you can only get signatures in your home neighborhood. If you will change your mind and if you want to stop the repeal process, there's also option for that. If you will click on your mailbox, go for more choices, you can click on stop repeal process and it will stop it. But I definitely don't want my neighbors to wear paper bags, so I'm continuing with this repeal. And if you are not sure if you ask enough of sims and if you have enough of signatures, there are two ways how you can check if you have enough of them. First option is to click on your mailbox, then go for more choices and vote on Neighborhood Action Plans. And then you will see that I have 6 out of 5 signatures, which means I have enough and my petition should be successful. Second way how to check is to open your Simology panel and then scroll all the way down, and there is a tab which says Neighborhood Action Plans, and you can see we are currently repealing 4 WeWear bags and we have 6 out of 5 signatures, so it is enough to make this repeal successful. Once the voting period is over, you will have another pop-up window which will tell you voting is now closed and WeWear bags was repealed. Yay! And my neighbors will no longer have a paper bags on their heads. In case that you want to make sure for real, you can click on mailbox again and you can check your neighborhood action plans, and you can see I have active only 3 of them, and I can add another one that I want my sims to vote for in the next period. There are a few options that you can see on the screen right now, so if you like to play with neighborhood action plans, you can influence the neighborhood this way, and I think that some of them are quite useful, but some of them are very annoying, such as these paperback ones. If you found this video helpful, guys, please consider to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you in some of my other videos. Bye!